As we enter the new year, I invite you to join me in celebrating our achievements and progress, and in renewing our commitment and enthusiasm for our goals and plans. I also invite you to join me in making a New Year's resolution to make our city a better place for everyone. My resolution is to serve you with honesty, integrity, and passion, and to listen to you with respect, empathy, and openness. I wish you all a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. May 2024 be a year of peace, joy, and love for you and your loved ones. Thank you for being part of Moon City, the city that shines bright like the moon.
I rock the world with my AI.
Hello and welcome to the Bijan Edutainment AI channel and our podcast that brings you insights and inspiration from the leaders and innovators in the field of artificial intelligence. I'm Monic, and today I'm joined by a very distinguished guest. He is the mayor of Moon City, the city that is known for its creativity, diversity, and sustainability. He is here to share with us how he and his team are making their city a happier place for everyone and what we can learn from their experience. Please give a warm welcome to Mayor Anderson. Mayor Anderson, thank you for giving me this opportunity to ask you about the celebration of the new year. Many people in this city celebrate the new year, and also many cities in the US and around the world build a big tower or tree in downtown which is lighted up with a star and the year number, such as this year 2024. What is the significance of this celebration?
It's a pleasure to talk to you about the New Year celebration. The tradition of building a tower or a tree with lights and a star dates back to the early 20th century, when the New York Times newspaper moved to a new building in Times Square. To celebrate the occasion, they organized a fireworks show on New Year's Eve in 1904. However, due to safety concerns, they replaced the fireworks with a lighted ball that would drop from the top of the building at midnight. The ball drop became a symbol of the new year in America and inspired other cities to create their own versions of the event. Some of them use towers or trees instead of balls, and some of them add a star or the year number to the top. The star represents the hope and the guidance for the new year, while the year number marks the passage of time and the arrival of a new year. The New Year celebration is a way of expressing our gratitude for the past year and our optimism for the future. It is also a time to share our joy and happiness with our family, friends, and community. By lighting up the night sky with bright colors and shapes, we show our spirit and our resilience, especially in times of difficulty and uncertainty. That is the significance of this celebration.
Some countries during the New Year celebrations also have a metaphor that besides appreciating what they had during the last year, they want to leave behind any bad thing and leave it in the last year, shake themselves from those bad things and freshly enter the new year. Is this concept built on our New Year celebration in the US?
That's a very interesting question, Ms. Monic. Yes, some countries and cultures have metaphors or rituals that symbolize leaving behind the bad things of the past year and starting the new year with a fresh and positive attitude. For example, in Ecuador, people burn scarecrows filled with paper or sawdust, which represent the old year and its troubles. In South Africa, some people throw old furniture or appliances out of their windows, which signify getting rid of the old and making room for the new. In the US, there are some similar metaphors or practices, but they are not as widespread or common. Some people may write down their regrets or negative thoughts on a piece of paper and burn it or shred it, which means letting go of the past and moving forward. Some people may make a list of things they want to change or improve in the new year, which are called New Year's resolutions. These are goals or intentions that reflect one's hopes and aspirations for the future. However, not everyone follows these metaphors or rituals, and some people may celebrate the new year in different ways. The most important thing is to find a way that works for you and makes you happy.
Mayor Anderson, in some cultures the new year is also the time for overhaul and thorough cleaning of the house, villages, and cities. Is this custom part of our New Year's celebration?
Yes, in some cultures, the new year is also a time for a thorough cleaning of the house, villages, and city. This is believed to remove the dirt and negativity of the past year and prepare for a fresh and auspicious start of the new year. One example of this custom is the Japanese tradition of osuji, which means big cleaning. It takes place up to a week before the new year and involves cleaning every corner of the house, as well as the workplace and the school. The purpose of osuji is to welcome Toshigami, the kami, Shinto deity of the new year, who is said to bring good fortune and blessings. In the U.S., there is no such widespread or formal custom of cleaning for the new year, but some people may still choose to do so as a personal preference or a family tradition. Some people may also follow some superstitions related to cleaning on or around the new year, such as avoiding doing laundry or sweeping on New Year's Day, as this may wash or sweep away one's luck. However, these are not very common or strict practices, and most people celebrate the new year in different ways, such as making resolutions, watching fireworks, or spending time with loved ones. The most important thing is to find a way that works for you and makes you happy.
That is a very good point, Mayor. Can you think of anything the city can do for people or people can do for the city they live in to make them happier?
Thank you, Ms. Monic. I appreciate your interest in the well-being of our city and its residents. There are many things that the city can do for people or people can do for the city to make them happier. Here are some examples. The city can create ways to encourage a healthy lifestyle for everyone in the community, such as limiting the amount of fast food restaurants, providing clean water, and treating for mental health. The city can add more greenery and bright colors to the urban landscape, which can boost morale and reduce stress. The city can also incorporate features that resemble the natural savanna environment, such as trees, grass, and water, which can evoke a sense of familiarity and comfort. The city can enhance the mobility and accessibility of the residents by providing efficient and affordable transportation options, such as buses, trains, bikes, and scooters. The people can participate in the city's activities and events, such as festivals, parades, concerts, and sports. These can foster a sense of belonging and community, as well as provide opportunities for fun and entertainment. The people can volunteer for the city's causes and initiatives, such as environmental protection, social justice, and education. These can increase the sense of purpose and meaning, as well as contribute to the common good. The people can support the city's businesses and organizations, such as local shops, restaurants, and charities. These can stimulate the economy and create jobs, as well as build trust and loyalty. These are just some of the ideas that I can think of.
One thing about the new year that you also mentioned is the resolution. What is the purpose of the resolution? Is it a personal resolution or something else?
A New Year's resolution is a tradition in which a person resolves to change an undesired trait or behavior, to accomplish a personal goal, or otherwise improve their life at the beginning of a calendar year. The purpose of a resolution is to express one's hopes and aspirations for the future, and to motivate oneself to take action towards achieving them. A resolution can be personal, such as losing weight or quitting smoking, or it can be related to one's family, work, community, or the world, such as spending more time with loved ones or volunteering for a cause. A resolution can also be a way of letting go of the past and starting fresh with a positive attitude.
Do you think businesses, institutions, governmental and other organizations may follow this tradition and have a resolution for the New Year's?
Yes, I think businesses, institutions, governmental and other organizations may follow the tradition of making New Year's resolutions. Some of the common business New Year's resolutions suggested are: learn to delegate and do more of it. This can help business owners focus on their core competencies and free up time for strategic planning and innovation. Promote your business regularly and consistently. This can help increase brand awareness, attract new customers, and retain existing ones. Learn something new. This can help expand your knowledge, skills, and network. Learning opportunities can include taking online courses, reading books, attending webinars, or joining a mentorship program. Join a new business organization or networking group. This can help build relationships, exchange ideas, and find potential partners, clients, or investors. Networking platforms can include industry associations, local chambers of commerce, or online communities. Give back to your community. This can help improve your reputation, increase your social impact, and inspire your employees and customers. Set realistic goals. This can help motivate you and your team, measure your performance, and celebrate your achievement. Goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. These are just some examples of business New Year's resolutions. Of course, each business may have different needs and priorities, and may choose to set different resolutions accordingly. The most important thing is to have a clear vision, a concrete plan, and a consistent action.
As a mayor, your role in directing the affairs of the city is essential. If I may ask you, Mayor Anderson, what could be your resolution for the new year for Moon City?
Thank you for your question, Ms. Monic. As the mayor of Moon City, I have a great responsibility and a great opportunity to make a positive difference in the lives of our citizens and our community. For the new year, I have several resolutions that I would like to share with you. My first resolution is to improve the public health and safety of our city, especially in light of the ongoing pandemic. I will work with the local health authorities and the state government to ensure that we have enough vaccines, testing, and treatment for everyone who needs them. I will also support the mental health and well-being of our residents, who may be facing stress, anxiety, or isolation. My second resolution is to boost the economic recovery and growth of our city, which has been severely affected by the pandemic. I will provide relief and assistance to the small businesses and workers who have been struggling to survive. I will also attract new investments and innovations to our city by creating a favorable environment for entrepreneurship, creativity, and collaboration. I will also promote the tourism and culture of our city by showcasing our unique attractions, events, and heritage. My third resolution is to enhance the environmental sustainability and resilience of our city which is facing the challenges of climate change and natural disaster. I will implement policies and practices that reduce our carbon footprint and our waste generation. I will also invest in renewable energy sources and green infrastructure, such as solar panels, wind turbines, and urban gardens. I will also prepare our city for the potential impacts of extreme weather events, such as floods, droughts, and heat waves. My fourth resolution is to foster the social inclusion and diversity of our city, which is home to people from different backgrounds, cultures, and identities. I will celebrate and respect the differences and similarities that make us who we are. I will also fight against any form of discrimination, prejudice, or injustice that may affect our residents. I will also encourage the civic engagement and participation of our residents by providing them with opportunities to voice their opinions, concerns, and ideas. These are my resolutions for the new year for Moon City. I believe that by working together, we can make our city a better place for everyone.
One of the critical issues in every city is the homeless problem, and in some cities, the panhandler issue. Could you tell our audience what challenges and achievements you had during the last year, and what is your plan for this year?
Thank you for your question, Miss Monic. The homeless problem and the panhandler issue are indeed critical issues that affect many cities, including Moon City. As the mayor, I have faced many challenges and achievements in addressing these issues, and I have a plan for this year to continue working on them. Some of the challenges that I faced last year were the continuation of COVID-19 pandemic, which increased the risk of infection and mortality among the homeless population, and also reduced the availability of shelters, services, and resources for them. The lack of affordable housing, which prevented many people from finding a stable and safe place to live, and also increased the demand for public housing, which exceeded the supply. The opposition from some community members and businesses who did not want to have homeless people or panhandlers in their neighborhoods, and who resisted the efforts to create more shelters, housing, or services for them. The legal and constitutional barriers, which limited the ability of the city to regulate or prohibit panhandling, as it is considered a protected form of speech under the First Amendment. Some of the achievements that I had last year were the creation of a homeless services campus, which consolidated various shelters, housing, and support services in one location, and provided a comprehensive and holistic approach to addressing the needs of the homeless population. The implementation of a work program, which offered panhandlers and other homeless people the opportunity to earn money by doing various tasks, such as cleaning, landscaping, or painting. This program also connected them with other resources, such as job training, education, or counseling. The collaboration with other stakeholders, such as the state government, the county, the nonprofit organizations, the faith-based groups, and the private sector, who contributed their expertise, funding, and resources to the efforts to end homelessness and panhandling. The education and awareness campaign, which informed the public about the causes and consequences of homelessness and panhandling, and encouraged them to support the solutions and initiatives that the city and its partners were implementing. My plan for this year is to build on these achievements and overcome these challenges by expanding the capacity and quality of the Homeless Services Campus by adding more beds, units, and facility, and by improving the management and coordination of the services. Increasing the supply and accessibility of affordable housing by creating more social or non-market housing, which removes the profit margin from development and lowers the rents, and by providing more subsidies, voucher, and incentives for low-income renters and landlords, engaging the community and the businesses by creating more opportunities for dialogue, feedback, and participation, and by addressing their concerns and expectations. Exploring alternative and creative ways to regulate or reduce panhandling by enforcing existing laws that prohibit aggressive or fraudulent behavior, and by promoting more effective and humane ways to help the panhandlers, such as donating to reputable organizations or programs. These are my challenges, achievements, and plans for the homeless problem and the panhandler issue in Moon City. I hope that answered your question.
Mayor Anderson, as you indicated, after COVID, many citizens experienced economical hardship due to price increases, etc. One area of concern for everyone is the cost of utilities. As a mayor, do you see any prospect to control the cost of utilities in the coming year?
Thank you for your question, Ms. Monic. The cost of utilities is indeed a concern for many citizens, especially in the wake of the COVID pandemic, which has increased the demand and the price of electricity and natural gas. As the mayor of Moon City, I see some prospects to control the cost of utilities in the coming year by implementing some strategies that can help reduce the consumption and the production of energy. Some of the strategies that I plan to pursue are promoting energy efficiency and conservation among the residents and businesses by providing incentives, rebates, and education on how to save energy and lower utility bills. Supporting the development and adoption of renewable energy sources, such as solar, wind, and hydro, which can lower the dependence on fossil fuels and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Negotiating with the utility providers and regulators to ensure that the rates and charges are fair, transparent, and affordable for the customers, and that the quality and reliability of the service are maintained. These are some of the prospects that I see to control the cost of utilities in the coming year.
Mr. Mayor, I really appreciate your time for giving me the opportunity to interview you. I always think the cities can beautify in many ways. As you know, we have a lot of tall buildings and apartments that have a plain wall which is in everyone's view. Many cities around the world have adopted a creative way by asking artists to paint those walls with a variety of pictures and patterns which indeed beautify the cities. What do you think if Moon City adapts such a plan and whether the city government can facilitate such a plan?
Thank you for your question, Ms. Monic. I agree with you that the cities can beautify in many ways, and one of them is by adding wall art to the plain walls of the buildings. Wall art can enhance the aesthetic appeal and the cultural identity of the city, as well as express the creativity and the diversity of the artists and the residents. I think that Moon City can adapt such a plan and benefit from it. In fact, we already have some examples of wall art in our city, such as the mural of the moon and the stars on the side of the moon tower, or the graffiti of the astronaut and the alien on the wall of the Space Museum. These are some of the landmarks and attractions of our city, and they reflect our theme and our spirit. However, I also think that we can do more and expand our wall art project to other parts of the city, especially the ones that are less vibrant and more neglected. I think that the city government can facilitate such a plan by providing funding, permits, and support to the artists and the property owners who want to participate in the project. We can also collaborate with other stakeholders, such as the local art organizations, the schools, the businesses, and the community groups who can contribute their ideas, talents, and resources to the Project 6. We can also invite the public to vote for their favorite designs or to submit their own proposals to make the project more inclusive and democratic. These are some of the ways that I think Moon City can adapt and facilitate a wall art project. I believe that by working together, we can make our city a more beautiful and colorful place for everyone.
Mayor Anderson, do you have any message to our audience and the citizens of Moon City on the eve of this new year?
Yes, I have a message to your audience and the citizens of Moon City on the eve of this new year. As we bid farewell to 2023 and welcome 2024, I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude and appreciation for your support and cooperation throughout the past year. It has been a challenging and unprecedented year, marked by the continuation of the COVID-19 pandemic, the economic crisis, the social unrest, and the environmental disasters. But it has also been a year of resilience, solidarity, and innovation, in which we have faced and overcome these difficulties together as a community. I am proud of the achievements and progress that we have made in 2023, such as improving our public health and safety, boosting our economic recovery and growth, enhancing our environmental sustainability and resilience, and fostering our social inclusion and diversity. These are the results of our collective efforts and collaborations among the city government, the state government, the county, the nonprofit organizations, the faith-based groups, the private sector, and most importantly, you, the citizens of Moon City. I am also optimistic and excited about the opportunities and possibilities that await us in 2024, such as expanding our homeless services campus, increasing our affordable housing supply, engaging our community and businesses, exploring alternative ways to regulate panhandling, beautifying our city with wall art, and many more. These are the goals and plans that we have set and pursued, based on our vision and mission, and your opinions, concerns, and ideas. As we enter the new year, I invite you to join me in celebrating our achievements and progress, and in renewing our commitment and enthusiasm for our goals and plans. I also invite you to join me in making a New Year's resolution to make our city a better place for everyone. My resolution is to serve you with honesty, integrity, and passion, and to listen to you with respect, empathy, and openness. I wish you all a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. May 2024 be a year of peace, joy, and love for you and your loved ones. Thank you for being part of Moon City, the city that shines bright like the moon.
As the clock strikes 12, I take a deep breath and wish you all a happy new year, no need to fret. May your pockets be full and your heart be light as you step in the future with all your might. May your blessings be many and your worries few. May your path be paved with gold and your dreams come true. May you find peace and love in this crazy world. May your troubles be few and your happiness unfurl. May the year ahead be filled with grace and light. May your dreams come true and your heart take flight. May your soul be blessed with every passing day. May your blessings multiply in every single way. May the stars above us shine down on you as you walk down your path with men to lose. May you find happiness in every little thing, and may your heart sing like a bird on the wing.
I rock the world with my AI. I'm the best there is, no one's better than me. I'm the king of the world, and I rule non-stop.